Hi all. So I'm going to give a presentation on hotel reservation system database project. So, so the contents of this presentation are going to be the purpose of the system created, guest information management, operational scenarios, ER diagrams, tables created to maintain the database of the reservation system, and some queries we are going to execute in the database. So main goal of the system is to streamline the booking process for guests, maintaining their details, room availabilities, and hotel operations. Reservation handling. Once a room is booked by a guest, we will assign an employee from the hotel to take care of the guest so that they have our attention and win over the customer. We centralize this data to prevent from overbooking this and ensure the usage of available rooms in the hotel. How we manage our guest information. We store all the guest information into the tables by creating their profiles, which will allow employees to deliver services according to their preferences and build long-lasting relationships with them. We utilize resources like hotel facilities and amenities according to the availability and update the database every day so that we can order them before they are out of stock. The database also supports us the reservation analysis, like uh, uh, how many rooms are booked in a hotel, or how much they have to pay us, or regarding all the information regarding the revenue, etc., etc. So this will allow the hotel management to increase their resources so that they can satisfy the guest experience and also make some profits over them. So, what are the operation scenarios? So, the system allows guests to make online bookings from beginning to end. They can explore like available rooms, choose dates and book them. So this will be updated in the database and notified to the hotel management so that they can arrange a seamless experience for the guests. Billing is automated according to the number of days they have stayed in the hotel and the type of room they have stayed. I'll show you the I'll show you the structure of the database in the upcoming slides. So these are all the tables that are created. So we have created all these tables in non-normal form for data redundancy. So ER diagram. What is an ER diagram? So ER diagram is used to show entities in the system. Entities are nothing but tables in the database. How they are interacting with each other and showing relationship between them. So this is a traditional ER diagram. I'll explain the image in a bigger format. Um, so this is an ER diagram that has been extracted from the database. Here are some of the queries that are written in English. I'll execute them in the database and I'll show you the structure and all the things in the MySQL server. And now let's start with the database presentation. So I have used MySQL MapRange as much experience on this too. So this is the database hotel reservation that has been created. So these are all the tables, address type, and amenity, brand, citizen, employees. These are all the tables that has been created. These are all the queries related to them. So I have added the reference wheel integrators and the create
query itself, so that we do not have to write another alter query for that, or alter table query. So I have all these structures in my mind, so I have created all these tables like that. So and then this is the one of the SQL file which has all the insert queries into the tables. So insert brand ID and brand name, hotel ID, brand name, employees, and also the so every value and every table has been created in our normal form to avoid redundancy and quick access between the tables. So when we have third normal form, we might have queries bit of complex, but the data redundancy is much more better when we use third normal form. So, these are the tables that have been created, and if we write some queries, these are all the insert queries that have been written, and these are the results. So let's look into each table. Um, this this taking some time. Let it execute. Yeah. So here we go. So this is all the address table content of the values that are all there. So these are all connected with the zip IDs, so that we will not have the data redundancy. We have a separate table for it, which is associated with address type and also city city zip code. See, we can look up to the city zip table too. So the zip id is connected with the city state and the zip code. So this are all the designs. So let's execute the queries which we wanted to. So which we have written in English. So we will execute those queries so that how we can extract the data from the table. So I have written some 11 queries. These are all the 11 queries. So let's execute one by one. So this query is to find the number of reservations made in hotel brand. So select brand ID, brand name. So these are all the columns that have been selected. So RR reservation ID. So RR is defined as room reservation. In room reservation table, we are taking reservation ID. So we are using left to join tables and get that. So let's execute this query so that see what are the results. So I think I'm using the wrong table. So let me use hotel reservation. Sorry. Yeah. Now we are going to use hotel reservation table. So now it is enter the hotel reservation table. Now let me run the queries. So yeah. So see, find the total number of reservations made in each hotel brand. So hotel brands means brands have hotels, and in hotels there are reservations booked within the room. So that's why we are joining three tables using left to join, so that we can get all the reservations associated with a particular brand. Okay. Now let's go into the next query. List all reservations with guest name and reservation date. So we are going to extract. This means it is containing two tables. So we need to join two tables. That is reservation and also guest. So we are going to execute this. Let's execute this and see. So these are all the reservations that has been done by the guests. So and with their first name, last name, and also the start date and the end date. So they have reserved them. So these are all the reservation, and this was my favorite query that I have written among all the 11. So generate a bill for a guest with 10% discount on overall bill. So let's So I have used concat to concat the first name and the last name of this. So this is the check-in date, checkout date, so that we can extract the difference, like how many number of days they have stayed in the room and what is the rate per day. So the rate has been calculated, rate per day into the number of days they have stayed in the room. So amount before tax, amount tax amount, and also 10% discount we are applying. So the total calculation amount will be as total amount to be paid. So let's execute this query, and also it is particularly to the guest for a single guest. So let's see. So David Brown, check-in date and check-out date. The number of days he has stayed from 21 to 25, it's 4 days. So he has chosen a room 350 per day, and total amount before tax will be 1400. So the tax amount is 17%. So we give a 10% discount for them. So that will be 1401. Okay, so this is the total amount they have to pay for the reservation that they have stayed in the hotel. So let's see how much revenue each hotel has generated. So this is all the revenue that has been generated by the hotels. So 19 the hotel one has generated $1,900 34 cents. Um, so these are all the revenues that has been generated. And so list all the sorry. So now list all the employees assigned to a hotel brand. So let's set this. So we need to join the two tables, like hotel employee table, and regarding the brand ID, we need to extract. So I have given brand ID as 01. So let me give it as 02. We have total three, I think total five brand hotels. So let's check. So these are all the employees that are present in brand two. So so we can also retrieve the date of birth of each of the guests that has been arrived in the hotel and their ages. So this is the query that gives us that. And so yeah, these are all the queries that has been presented in the presentation, and these are the executions. Let us go to the ER diagram. So how this each table has been connected. So brand is connected to the hotel, one and one to many format, one to a relationship. So each brand may have n number of hotels, and each hotel have n number of employees, but hotel employee will have only one id. Each employee will have only one id, and each employee will be assigned to n number of guests. So this is the ER diagram. So uh, these are all the relationships as well. So we can observe that. So how they have been connected, and the relationships between them. So and I have drawn one more diagram. So let me show that one more diagram. Yeah, that's it all about the presentation on hotel reservation system. So thank you. Okay. This is one more. This is the traditional yarn diagram that I told you during the presentation. So this gives a better idea of how the entities are connected to each tables and their relationships in the middle. So brand has hotels, brand of many hotels, so it is connected in a three-row format. So and hotel has employees, and hotel employee is employee. So they serve to the guest. Each employee can serve to many guests. So that's why it is one to many relation. Guests have address first, city type, and address type. Address type may differ, like a working, home, something like that. So that depends on the customer they want to put it in. So and guest makes the reservation. Reservation has details of room reservation. Guest is added to room reservation. So so a room reservation is reserving the room. So many reservations, only one each reservation will have only one room. So hotel has many rooms, so that's why it has connected in one to many. So and room is charged as per the room type and room rate. As I have said before, the billing is done depending on the room type and the room rate. So a room has room amenities. They have hotel offers them as a token of gift to the guests. So this is this is all about the traditional ER diagram and their relationships between them. So this is how they are connected. So okay, that is all about hotel reservation system. Thank you.